internet. I am Insane Lane, as well as a Canadian girl, and I'm sure you've seen this one making the rounds. I've had so many people point this in my direction, and it was already on my list, but I decided to move it up because, yeah, this lady is just, she's too much. I haven't seen the entire thing. I watched like the first minute, so yeah, let's just jump into it because there's plenty.
This is what happens when money goes to your head.
I make $700,000 a year. You made me from
Congratulations.
my life.
Good for you.
I'm not gonna you again.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can you turn the car off for me?
Sure.
Put in.
Okay, first thing I noticed, and this is what told me like this is gonna be good. It is broad daylight right now. And yet a second ago we saw her standing in the road in the pitch black. So this is gonna take a minute. See, according to the clock, it's about 5:30. No, is it 5:30? 7:30. 7:30. Okay, 7:30. So it must be summer.
Park? Is it in park?
Sure.
Can you shut off the car for me? Just push the button. It should be a push button. Yeah, license, registration, and insurance, please.
Nice
Do
car.
you know why I'm pulling you over right now?
No clue.
Huh?
No clue.
No clue? Well, because you were flying past me and another officer, and you came up on somebody's butt there, and you almost ran in the back of them. Then you cut through traffic, and then when you pulled in here, you hit the curb here in front of Publix because you're trying to avoid me. I don't know
And hit the
why.
curb.
You go through the public parking lot to get them this way, so I'm trying to figure out what's going
I'm
on.
not fighting you. I'm not fighting you.
Not fighting. I said avoiding me.
I'm not avoiding you.
Yes, ma'am. You
Okay,
did. You did.
so-
I told
Right
you
now,
to.
I have to.
Okay, so he just accused her of speeding, reckless driving, and kind of evading and refusing to stop. That's a lot to start with, and she sounds off.
I've not avoided you.
Okay.
Here,
Whose car is this?
it's my car.
Your car? It's a lease, though? Because it shows it's a leasing company.
Does it matter?
Yes, I'm asking.
It does matter?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Yeah,
you if
so
it's a
lease
lease.
you
or
don't
owning?
own it.
Yes, ma'am.
It does.
I'm asking
I'm
you a question.
leasing.
Okay, that's all I'm asking because on the
Sir?
registration it shows a leasing
Sir,
company.
I'm
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. you.
honest.
That's
I'm
why
leasing.
it matters.
Can I ask you why you're driving like you're driving
I'm
down?
just trying to go home.
Okay, but it's 40 miles an hour, and I was doing 40, and you blew past me.
I have 50 employees.
50 employees where?
I own a business
Okay, where is that at?
next door to Cooperstock Winery.
For the winery? Okay. The way you're driving is bothering me a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why I'm stopping you.
Okay. I own a business.
Okay.
That's great.
I'm on my way home.
Who is this woman? She's my girlfriend. Okay. The way she's driving, pretty erratic. So just so you know. So right now we're just going to be conducting this traffic investigation.
Was he like
We'll see what's
following
going
her?
on, But were you on the phone with her earlier? Yes. Okay. Well, she's very confrontational, and I'm trying to keep that so it's at a minimum. Yes, sir. Here's the deal. I have a suspicion that she's been drinking. The way she's been driving, the way I saw her.
Yeah, I would suspect
And the
so.
way
She's
acting
kind of
right now. Her eyes are pretty glassy.
a little out of it.
There's something going on, whether she takes medication. Right now we have somebody that's right now we have somebody coming to conduct an investigation. And then we'll determine that here.
Oh, so this is one of those.
She'll be able to go on her business. So right now I just need you not to communicate.
Okay, so if they have somebody coming to do probably field sobriety test, this is one of those places where they have like specially trained officers to do that utter garbage. So if there is an extended portion of this that has fields, I'm likely going to skip it because again, they are pure garbage. They are fiction. They're not scientific in any way. They're 1,000% subjective and they are impossible to pass. They're designed to be failed.
With her because she'd be irate.
Regardless of whether
She
somebody
has
is
like really bad anger issues, and she's just been going through a lot with her business. Her manager
Well,
quit
she
on
said,
her.
right, I know. She said she has a lot of employees. She's been doing a lot.
It's shaking right now.
I know, but listen, the way I saw her driving, she's pulling in
Why is
public,
he
putting
so
her curb,
nervous?
trying to avoid me, and she's almost ran into a few people down here coming downtown Mabry.
The more the officers talked to her, the weirder the things she said.
Said she owns a wine business and she just let go of a bunch of employees. But when she's speaking on the eyes, I'm trying to get over, but I don't know what she's really doing.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? You
Good.
doing all right?
I'm great. I'm just trying to get home. I own a business and I'm just very overwhelmed right now.
Okay.
I'm super overwhelmed by like this stimulation. Like I'm not used to this.
Have you been pulled over before? Have you ever been pulled over
Never.
before? No. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Sometimes it's a
I'm
little
very overwhelmed.
intimidating for people, but it's not a big deal. There's no reason
Okay.
to get yourself worked up over it. You know what I mean? So you work at Blow.
Okay, it's interesting she's only like now getting upset now that there's a female there. Maybe going for like the sisterhood empathy thing.
Dry bar or a Cooper shop?
I own
You own
Blow.
the Blow Dry Bar.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I own.
Is that a
my
bar?
Business. I manipulate 30 employees.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
I love that she said she manipulates 30 employees. I mean, it works. It's certainly true. That is one style of management. But I want to know, what is Blow Dry Bar? Oh, is it a hair salon? Doy.
I've owned property in South Tampa for 30 years now. My issue is how I'm being treated. You know, it has nothing.
You've been
to
sitting
do
in
with,
your
Like
car doing
overall
nothing.
today, or like
To be honest
specifically.
To be honest with you, my overall issue with today.
Okay.
I've been a South Tampa. I've owned property here for the past 12 years. But regardless, how I've been treated today is one issue. But another issue is just my business. But
Which has nothing to do with
So
this.
it's something that doesn't have to do with
I mean, it's something that I
like
think
the police.
the police should have, definitely. No offense, but
Should have
I
what?
think we both have issues, clientele, right? I have 30 employees that manipulate me every day, and you have
Now we-
hundreds and thousands of people that manipulate you. I don't have kids. I can't have kids.
Her eyes are definitely red, and she's repeating herself, and she's not making any sense to me, and she's kind of like slowly, like at times like slowly talking, like kind of making like a deliberate attempt to.
So real quick, I'm not standing in the middle of the road here. How about when we just talk to you right behind your car for a
I
second?
don't feel comfortable getting out of my car.
So I'm not asking
Now this
you,
is gonna be an
you just have
issue.
to step out of the car.
You hear that?
Who's on the phone?
Okay, call.
Okay, I think the boyfriend's probably on the phone. It's getting dark now. And yeah, they want her to step out to do field sobriety tests. This is going to be an issue because she doesn't want to get out. I don't know if I think that she's drunk necessarily. Like, she definitely could be. Something's off with her. But I'm getting almost like more of like a Valium Xanax kind of vibe. I don't know. We'll see. I might change my mind, but we'll see.
Carly.
My attorney and
Oh.
my agent is on the phone.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care.
You can open my car door.
Just hop out.
Roadside
You
lawyer.
asking?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Seriously, imagine being a lawyer. You're sitting in your office, like, and it's late. Like, if this guy isn't at home, he's definitely thinking about home. It's almost 8:00, and like, you get a call from this lady that's your client who's like, I'm pulled over on the side of the road, and the police think I'm like intoxicated. What do I do? What, as a lawyer, what do you say to these idiots? It's like, do what they tell you to do. Don't submit to field sobriety tests. Like, depending on what state you're in, you can refuse a breathalyzer. But and I'll take care of it in a couple hours. I'll bond you out or whatever, or your boyfriend can. But like what would you say? What would you say as a lawyer to this person? You can't do anything. You're not going to come down there. Even if you did, even if you were dumb enough to go down there, like, they'll probably be gone by the time you get there, for one. But for two, what are you going to do? Say, officer, this woman's represented, so you can't talk to her anymore? I mean, you could. You can refuse to answer any questions. You're probably just going to get arrested on the spot for either, like, if they have enough or they think they do, for driving intoxicated, or for obstruction. That's always a good one.
Yeah, let's go. We can go right behind you.
I'm not a fan of walking in the middle of the road.
Okay, she's coming.
You can.
Out of the road.
I just want to do the right thing.
You'll slowly begin to see the money talk now.
Right here.
Like sprinting over here.
When is it not?
So what?
Christ.
So, where are you coming from?
I own a business.
Okay.
I
We know
live right
this.
here.
What kind of business do you own?
I own a blow dry bar. I own two. It's a franchise. I'm a franchise business owner.
Uh-huh.
I do $700,000 a year.
Okay.
South
That's
Tampa.
great.
I bring a lot of money and revenue into Tampa. I do nothing wrong.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing. I had one drink.
Here we go.
What were you drinking?
How
I
big
remember
was
that
the
7
drink?
a.m. this
Like,
morning. I have 30 employees. I just had to release my manager because she was trying to sue me for wrongful issues. I had to step in.
Okay. Do you remember what you were drinking?
I just told you, no? I said I had a
What's
mimosa.
the boyfriend said the manager quit. Now we're getting some backstory. Like, I have no idea what she's like when she's sober, but working for her has to be interesting.
At 7 a.m.
So, you had what?
I had a mimosa at 7 a.m. this morning.
Okay. We'll see why I'm confused.
Okay.
I asked,
Oh, there was no confusion. I'm
I
sorry that
asked
you're
you-
confused.
can I speak?
Oh my God.
I mean,
I
that's
asked, do you
that's one
remember what
form
you were
of
drinking? You
breakfast.
say no, a mimosa.
You got this, right there?
Was it no or a mimosa? So your last drink was at what time?
7 a.m.
And it was what?
A 7 a.m. mimosa 2 days ago. I'm sorry you didn't catch that.
2 days ago.
You didn't
2
say
days ago,
that.
7 a.m.
You said
Do you have
today.
anything to drink today?
That is correct. I had water. I had Diet Coke. You question me on what I had to drink?
Mhm,
Let's
I'm-
run it down.
Because I smell it on you.
I love that. Thank you. I had 2
If-
Diet Cokes.
Okay, if she's drunk, which I'm leaning towards, she has at least been drinking, if not being hammered. I still say she's on something else because she's just not acting like just booze.
Thank you. At 10 a.m. I had a Starbucks refresher at noon. A Starbucks. You know what? I had cold brew at noon, and then 2 p.m. I had a six espresso shots. I had 6 espresso shots at noon.
Okay, I might be calling EMS for that.
And is there a reason why you were driving like that?
Lady likes her coffee.
With espresso shots?
No. Is there a reason that you were driving in the manner that you were? Where
Yeah.
you said that you were following
Driving-
people really closely, you were speeding up, you jumped
I'm
the
sorry, I
curb.
said what?
Is there a reason that you were driving how you
Do
were?
you mind if you turn your light off?
Sure, I'll turn down.
Do you mind? It's still shining on my...
I know I have to be able to see you. It's dark
It's
outside.
okay. Do you mind shining it down a little bit?
I put it down.
It's okay, perfect. Can you repeat the question?
Why were you driving like that?
Driving like what,
Recklessly.
sir? Recklessly. What was my issue?
That you were speeding, you were following
You
too
never
closely.
released my...
You hit a
I
curb?
asked you why was I being pulled over. You wouldn't tell me.
No, that was not me.
Can you tell me why I was being pulled over?
Okay, so you were speeding, you were following people too
Can you
closely.
show me why I was speeding?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it? Can you show me?
You see what?
You pulled me over for speeding.
I didn't pull you over.
Can I see why you pulled me over?
I'm telling
I have that right. Do I not?
No.
Do I
No.
not? I don't have the
I'm
right.
telling you.
I don't have the right.
How can
Not
I
right
show
now.
you you're speeding?
Are you serious? I know my rights.
Okay.
Can you show me?
You don't.
So,
I will stand over here.
no, come over here.
No, I
Uh-huh.
will stand here and show me why
Okay,
I'm being
I think
pulled
you
over.
seem to think that you're in charge here, and you're really not.
Show
Okay.
me.
So, I do have concerns about your sobriety.
I don't
So,
want to be in the middle of the road.
Well, no, we have two
You, I don't.
police
You,
cars with
you
their lights on.
sacrifice my safety.
Which doesn't mean.
I chose to stay on the side of the road.
That's
That's my right. You can
Okay, she's throwing a fit here, but it is true that being on the side of the road here is a lot safer than where they were standing. And I'm sorry, officer, but the fact that you're between 2 cars with their lights on does not mean somebody's not going to hit either one of those cars. Because we all know that happens all the time. That's why doing traffic stops is one of the most dangerous things for police. Not just approaching a car with you have no idea what or who is in it. It's getting hit on the side of the road. It happens all the time. So I'm never okay with them making somebody stand on the roadway. It doesn't matter if they're at the back of a car or behind a car, whatever. It's still blatantly unsafe. So yeah, they should have been on the side of the road. But this lady is stalling like crazy. Like somewhere in her very confused head, I think she knows she's definitely in trouble, but she's trying to buy time and trying to talk her way out of it. She keeps like, again, trying to be buddy buddy with the female cop, so she's trying to play that card. But oh my god, she must be. Oh, I cannot imagine working for her because I bet when she's sober she talks like a mile a minute because she's got that like way too much coffee and like Energizer Bunny energy.
You can talk to me like a human.
So, I'd like to check your eyes as part of the field
fine.
sobriety.
Check me, please.
Okay. So if you could,
I think you
here,
have a problem, sir.
Can you stand down here?
Earns $700K a year, but doesn't have even 7 cents worth of civic sense.
If you could stand with your feet together, and then your hands by your side touching your thighs.
Got this, babe? I know.
Okay. You wear glasses or contacts? Do you wear glasses or contacts?
How about you decide? Don't you have to
I
judge?
don't know if you wear glasses
You
or
should know,
contacts.
no? Okay, sorry, sir.
No.
I don't.
Okay. Do you have any medical
They
conditions?
don't know if you wear
Other
glasses.
than you?
I'm not a doctor.
I know.
Okay.
That's funny.
Do you see a doctor or have any medical conditions?
Many.
Okay, what you got?
What?
What medical conditions do you have?
Medical conditions?
Medical conditions.
Are you going to write them down or no?
No.
So I'm not going to tell you them.
Okay. Do you take any prescription medication?
Absolutely.
What you take?
You're going to write them down?
No.
Then no, I'm not going to tell
Why do you
you.
want me to write them down?
Without your consent, I'm not going to consent to your...
Okay. Haven't been
You're
diagnosed?
not writing them down. I have been diagnosed.
Have you ever been diagnosed with diabetes?
Yes,
Okay. Do you take insulin?
absolutely.
When's the last time you took insulin?
2 weeks ago. Inbound.
What's that?
The inbound.
Inbound diabetes.
Yeah.
What? Okay, she's saying type 2. Type 2 diabetes is real. While you can take insulin with it, type 2 is generally adult onset, which is usually not insulin dependent. It can usually be managed other ways, so it'd be very rare to have someone who is type 2 diabetic and on insulin. I've never heard of inbound diabetes. I don't know if she's saying like she's pre-diabetic, that is a thing, but you wouldn't be taking insulin. And as for 2 weeks ago, if you're diabetic and you're insulin dependent and you took insulin 2 weeks ago, you've been dead for about a week and a half.
Type 2.
Okay.
So is that why I'm being pulled over?
No.
You're pulling me over for diabetes.
No. So.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
When's,
Weird. Right. Continue with your factual.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Ever been diagnosed with epilepsy?
Yeah.
Okay. When's the last time you had a seizure?
I have 30 employees.
We know.
2 of them are diagnosed with epilepsy. I am
I
not.
don't care about them.
I am not.
You
I'm
just said
not.
you were.
I am not diagnosed with epilepsy.
I think she's
That
getting
is
drunk
not.
or standing there.
I do have 2 employees.
I don't really care
Okay,
about
I just want to. You don't care about my employees.
Not right
I'm
now.
sorry.
them. Do you
No,
have any injuries or disabilities?
What are you doing,
it doesn't
man?
Do you
matter.
have any injuries or disabilities? I don't know why you're being so difficult. No? Okay. All right. Do you see the tip of my pen?
Can you consult what you're about to do?
What's that?
Can you consult what you're about to do with me
I
right
don't know
now?
what that means.
You can't tell me what you're about to do.
Sure, yeah.
Aren't you supposed to? No.
I did. I'm sorry if you
Oh.
forgot. I have concerns about your sobriety, so I'm asking if I can check your
And I'm
eyes.
denying it.
Okay, so here's what I'll tell you.
Sure.
Is that, well, hang on,
Go ahead.
You really didn't explain it.
Go ahead.
the exercises are
don't think-
voluntary. Okay.
Can I walk away?
Can I
Or
smell?
you detain
No,
me?
Yes.
Detain
Yes.
me then.
Okay. Well, you are being detained. You're trying to handcuff.
I don't
So-
trust you or him.
Are you allowed to? Can I talk?
Okay.
No.
You have
Detain
you have
me.
not let me speak the entire
Because
time.
you
You've been
are-
very rude. Okay, interrupting me at every turn.
In
Can
the
I
middle of
speak?
the road as I'm being hit
Can
by
I
a car. Go for it, sir.
Thank you.
Now that the drink had finally kicked in, she was about to show her true self.
Exercises are voluntary. I can't force you to participate.
Of course I can.
However, they're your opportunity to dispel my suspicion that you're impaired.
I'm not.
Okay.
Which
And
is
you know
not
that, sir.
possible.
You know that. And I would
Okay.
just want to go home.
Refusing
know
to
that.
participate would force me to make a decision on whether to arrest you or not for DUI
What do you want?
based on the observations I already have.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, to be clear, he's already decided to arrest her for DUI. He decided that half an hour ago. He decided that the second he smelled booze on her. Field sobriety tests exist to get the cops to make you provide evidence against yourself because back in the day, a bunch of idiots decided that a portable breath test was an illegal search and seizure and that the police needed probable cause, so they magicked up this thing called field sobriety tests, many of which were taken from mentalism and hypnotism acts, and many of which can actually cause an altered state, especially the follow the pen thing. Because again, think of any hypnotism you've ever seen. No, it's not like it is in the TV shows. You can't make somebody think they're a chicken or bark like a dog or program them to be the Manchurian candidate, but you can cause an altered state or a state of suggestibility or kind of like sleepiness. So the follow my pen thing, again, can cause the exact thing that it's supposed to be looking for. It can cause all of them, including making your eyes twitch. Because they deliberately move it outside of your field of vision, and your instinct's going to be to turn your head. And they're like, I told you not to turn your head. Therefore you fail. And it's human instinct. So yeah, the tests exist so the cop can say, I saw signs of impairment when they couldn't walk in a straight line or stand on one leg or whatever the hell else they make up. There's a huge range of them and they're all nonsense. But yeah, it exists so the cop can say, I saw signs of impairment, therefore I can order them to do the breathalyzer. Because then I have probable cause. Yeah, they need to be done away with because they're a joke. There's a reason the entirety of the rest of the world makes fun of them.
Participating in these exercises would allow me to make a more informed decision based on whether to arrest you or not. Okay? Refusing to participate could also be used against you in court in any case that may or may not happen.
Absolutely.
Okay. So with all that being said,
With all that, want to go home.
Okay. With all that being said, are you willing to let me check your eyes?
Absolutely. Do what you have to do.
Okay. You see the tip of my pen?
Absolutely.
What color is it?
Red.
So what I want you to do is I'm gonna move it back and forth several times. I want you to follow it with your eyes without moving your head. Okay. Okay.
Pathetic. Left. Center, right. Center.
Okay.
Left. Come on, man.
Let's narrate.
We're both trying to do the right thing here. I fired 2 people just because of based off of performance.
Oh, thank you for speeding that up.
Team, bro.
Okay, so the next
on your team, like literally. I support you guys, true. Okay. Like I am on your team. I'm sorry.
So the next exercise we do, it's a walk-in turn?
It's fine. Coming through.
Okay. So,
Okay, I'm skipping.
We're going to use this one right here that's on your left, my right. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you in a starting position, okay?
It's not a balance beam.
On and demonstrate it for you, and then I'll ask you if you have any questions, okay?
Oh, I can't see how long this goes.
Yeah. I just want to make sure my guy's on.
There's like 5 cameras on you right now.
I know.
Okay.
I love this for me. Hey, this is going to be so much money.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
You see why I'm thinking this is not just booze?
Sorry. I love this for me.
Okay.
I don't want to make this money for me, but
Because
hey,
she's acting
they
weird.
do it for me.
Like really
so
weird.
I want you to put your left foot on this line.
This one. All right. I'm a ballerina, but we're going to do this. All right.
He's dressed like a ballerina.
I want you to put your left foot on this line.
Like that? Point it or what?
See,
Flat or point it? Because I will do both.
I'm demonstrating it for you.
Okay,
Oh my God, this is my money maker.
The right foot in front of your left foot.
Right.
Touch, we've moved.
I prefer not to do a yellow line like you. You didn't do the white line.
Okay.
So you didn't. So I shall choose not to as well.
Okay.
Can I do as well as
No,
you?
you have to do it on the line.
Oh, well, so can you need to?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay. Turning, first of all.
First of all, you can't walk a straight line, so neither can even.
You know what I told you before, okay? It's voluntary. I can't force you to participate,
All right.
but this is the exercise.
All right.
Okay?
Show me your exercise. Oh my God. You saw that.
Somehow
Okay.
we kind of ended up over there. Right at the beginning of
Manhole.
no,
Okay,
Manhole.
I'm
the beginning of
really not comfortable.
I'm not tell you again.
Yeah,
So
relax,
back up,
relax, relax.
okay?
Just let her go.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm not comfortable with how much they're letting her like wander around the road. I don't know if they have this road closed off at this point. Because I haven't seen any other traffic, thank God, but the way they're just letting her like walk all over the place and run back and forth, that's very weird for cops. Usually they do not allow this. They would have had her in cuffs a long time ago. I'm not sure why they're dragging this out, quite frankly, other than the more she is on camera looking like this, the more evidence they have to present in court. The more proof they have that, yeah, she's obviously intoxicated. So it's kind of the giving people enough rope to hang themselves thing, which I'm not a fan of. If you have a case, if you can make it, if she is drunk, then just do your job. You don't need to drag things out like this.
Are you gonna participate in this exercise?
1000%.
So now
Put your left.
they've been asking her for about 1.5
Why are
minutes.
you being so rude?
She's consulting with me for no reason.
I don't know what that even means.
Get her away from me.
I want you to put your left foot on
sir.
this line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what does the
Then your right
consulting
foot
thing
in
mean?
front of your
Like,
left foot touching heel to toe.
I know. It's very simple for me.
Touch your right
and
heel
yet
to your
you
left
can't
toe.
do it.
Okay. That's so. Does that look like what I'm doing?
I mean, I couldn't do this sober,
Bring
but
your hands by your side.
I
touch your
wouldn't do
thighs.
this.
All right. So now on your hips,
Okay.
just
Sorry.
down by your side.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any questions about? Begin whenever you're ready.
Fine.
She's actually doing pretty good. Okay, she was. Now she's not. And how many times did they make her do this? I'm going to tell her to stop.
From the officer.
I just want to go home. Can I just go home? I mean, I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay. Here, face that way for me.
Yeah, now we're arresting her. We should have been doing that about 20 minutes ago.
You're very rude. We haven't called you any names. We've been very polite the entire time.
I've been super polite.
You called her.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Are you serious? I've done
Sarah, here.
nothing wrong. Babe, I've done nothing wrong. Are you serious?
You called her like 5 times.
I did not call her.
Okay.
I was misled.
You were misled. How?
Come on. Are you serious? I bring value to this.
That doesn't mean you get to drive
I
drunk.
don't call her. I'm not driving drunk. Are you serious? I never called you. Dude, no. Okay.
Multiple times.
Who are you on at this point? I think it's more of a population contest.
Population
It's okay.
contest?
Get it, babe? Are you good? You guys are so good. I love it. Andrew Wright's my best friend.
Andrew Wright?
Oh, you guys are
No
little.
idea who that is.
Can I help you?
What
What are you doing? Doing that?
What's your problem?
Okay, that's excessive force. Like, dude, you can turn her back around, but you yanked her arm up, you slammed her to the ground and into the car at the same time. Like, you didn't need to get so rough. I understand that you think she's rude and she pissed you off. That doesn't mean you get to batter her.
What are you doing?
What is your deal?
Relax.
You're that drunk?
Are you kidding me?
She has to
Officer,
search
I'm
your
starting to
stuff.
wonder what your deal is.
My thumb! It's my thumb! It's my thumb!
We're not even touching your hands. Relax. Stop.
They're not complying. They're with me with Tyreek. This is a Tyreek situation. Call
What?
him. Call him. Call Hector.
Like Terry, you're not complying.
You. Oh, just because
I-
I'm white. Okay.
I don't know who
There's
that-
No race.
I don't know who they're referring to.
Watch your head.
Oh, now you care.
They both seem to know who she means.
All right, so whenever you get to the jail and ask you to provide a sample of your breath, okay? Is that something you're willing to do? Carly, is that something you're willing to do?
No, I never consented. Hector, you consent!
To top it all off, she did something inside the police car that the officer least expected.
Hector! Hector!
Is she gonna barf?
I can't breathe!
Oh,
I can't breathe!
we're getting this.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Okay, headphone warning.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Holy hell, lady.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Hector, please! Hector! I can't breathe! I have suffocation issues! I can't breathe! I
They have
can't
suffocation
breathe. I need
issues?
air, I need air.
I need to know what that is.
I can't breathe! Oh, I can't breathe! I need air. I need air, please. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You're so. You're so. Oh my god, you're so.
Oh, now we're shitting. Oh, ew!
Low life piece of. Never got laid, you piece of.
This is the real her.
Never got laid.
This is her real personality coming out.
How does it feel to never be important in your life? Loser. You fat. You piece of. You piece of. How does it feel to be fat, loser? I need air or you're gonna kill me.
I bet you anything she was a cheerleader.
Air.
She's got that attitude.
I need air or you're going to kill me and I will sue you. Give me air. I swear to God, give me air. Give me. I swear to God, give me air. Give me air. Give me air. Give me air, you piece of.
Thank God she has pants on and not a skirt.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't care. I just need to breathe. Please open a window. I don't. Open a window, please. I need to breathe.
Well, if you stop hyperventilating, that might help.
I need a window, please. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe, please.
Okay, listen,
I need to breathe.
Your license gets suspended for a year and used against you in court. Okay?
What?
If you don't give a breath sample.
Give me a breath sample. I don't care. I just need to breathe.
She was charged with battery upon a peace officer.
Oh, we don't even get to find out.
Resisting arrest without violence.
This is
YouTube
not
thinks you'll
fair.
love the video.
I wanted to know how drunk she was. Aw, I wanted to see her do the breathalyzer so bad. Okay, so I'm sure somebody will do follow-up on this because it's made the rounds a lot. But how drunk do you think this lady was? I'm gonna say she was like twice the limit. She was definitely getting drunker the longer they were there. But interesting strategy of I own a business. Yeah, that doesn't matter. You're still drunk and driving. But very annoying how long they let that drag on. That they did not need to go on that long, and there were cuts in there that were not mine. So yeah, they really should have dealt with things quicker. Other than that, female cop, I'm giving an A+. She did pretty good. You know, we didn't see her do much, but you know, she kept it together and seemed to know what she was doing. As for the male cop, he's getting a B- because he did get too aggressive, and his comments about her being rude. I mean, she was interrupting you, dude, but she wasn't like cursing a blue streak or calling you, you know, the N-word or something like that. So really, I don't think she was being that rude. And I do think he got pissed off, and that's why he used more force than was necessary when she turned around. The title is entirely accurate. Rich Karen thinks she's above the law. Yep, absolutely, 100% accurate. Because she absolutely does. She is gonna whine about this for the rest of her life. And it's never gonna be her fault. Like, I'm sure she will be very apologetic in court and all sweet as pie and, you know, suck up to the judge, because that's what she was doing initially with the cop. She was trying to like flirt/charm, you know, beguile her way out of it. When that didn't work, you know, we saw her get nasty. So that's where I'm getting the cheerleader vibes from, because they tend to be like that. But that'll do it for this one. What are your thoughts? If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, I've been Insane Lane, as well as a Canadian girl. Take care of you. Love on a fur baby. Bye-bye.